Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at Wraith, I guess the counterintelligence officer. A very neat looking character, has very mercenary slash bounty hunter slash black ops slash whatever look to him. A little bit of a read up here, but hold on a second and I'll get him out pack. Wraith comes with a stand, this really cheap looking backpack, which I probably would never use in the figure, as well as this really neat looking sort of assault weapon. Now, more prominently on the character, you have these, I guess, forearm mounted guns, which, instantly evokes images of Deadshot and other really kick-ass, villains for hire. So, definitely pretty neat. Now, the other kind of interesting thing is there are little peg things on the side of here, meaning that you can pull up his mask to reveal the character's face, which, again, is a really cool touch. And the character himself does kind of resemble either Deadshot or Tony Stark, for that matter. A lot of these guys could possibly have millions of identities, so, it's good to always be looking for work, especially when you're in the mercenary field. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to just comment on the fact that his arms kind of can't get a lot of motion because these shoulder pads go really far down the bicep area and then, kind of impedes a lot of the motion. Even like forward motion to some extent is impeded. Among other things, this means he'll never be able to kind of fire up directly into the air. Unless, of course, you kind of adjust the forearm portion at the elbow. I guess that is kind of workable. In terms of paint, it's just really solid colors. They used a kind of glossy slash glittery paint in portions. So you can actually see like, sort of a dark gray here, but at the same time it's got like this sort of reflective surface to it, and just silver paint throughout the rest. No real variation or shadowing to speak of. I absolutely love the design of this character. It's just a really cool mix of colors. The really mix of kind of metallic silvers and then the blues and black gives it a sort of really subdued look to it, where it all just sort of blends in really nicely. Not sure if those are all earth tones, but they might be. They might be. I should also mention that the plate is like a separate material, and you can actually pull it up and see that he's got kind of like a ninja outfit underneath. Of course, it kind of warps the plastic doing that, but it shows you where the articulation is because he's got a torso joint. Speaking of articulation, we have a point of rotation here at the wrist. The elbow's on a ball and socket, but for some reason mine doesn't seem to work all that well. I'm not sure if it's just because he's got like the plating a bit far on each side and you've got these additional wires which might kind of impede it somehow. The wires do sort of stretch to match the thing, or maybe I'm just not turning on the ball. I don't know. It's a mystery. Also feels like the gauntlets here are just like a tacked on plastic portion. The shoulders, as mentioned, heavily impeded. Also, not a lot of motion here at the head slash neck. Can't get a full 360. Head doesn't go up a bunch, but, again, if you angle the mask portion up, it looks like the character is looking up. Again, just a really cool looking mask. We have a torso joint for side to side and some forward back motion. Ball jointed hip. Double pin joint at knee. Then a ball and socket at the ankle. All in all, just a really cool looking, I don't think I'd ever use him as an army builder, but, just a sort of distinct personality villain for fleshing out displays with other 4-inch lines. I mean, ideally he probably would fit within the whole Star Wars universe, or the Marvel universe, or even the DC Infinite Heroes, if that's what you're into. Just probably not your Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, but that's kind of understandable. At any rate, this has been a look at Wraith from the GI Joe whatever line. Till next time, folks.